My name is Fred Huff. At the last city council meeting, a gentleman talked about the homeless hanging out in a city park next to his house. In his talk, he mentioned the fires these people had set in the park. I also see constant posts on social media about other citizens fearing for their safety in city parks because of the homeless hanging out there all day and leaving their drug paraphernalia laying on the ground. As you well know, I live next to the Byrne Lake City Park and have been addressing these same issues for several years since the lake dried up in 2008 and the city abandoned the lake bed area. City crews finally rediscovered the abandoned, unmaintained lake bed area last month and did a phenomenal job of cleaning it up, and it should no longer be a magnet for these illegal encampments. But now these vagrants are hanging out 24/7 in the three big shelters on the south end of the soccer fields here in Byrne Lake City Park. I talked to the park rangers about this, and they said there was nothing they could do if they do not set up a tent. I asked about the park and recreation rules concerning park usage, and they said they were unenforced. Here's just a few lines from the City of Las Cruces Muni Codes. It's in Chapter 20, Parks and Recreation, Article 2, Rules for Use of Parks, Section 20-29, Permit for Reservation of Facilities. A, required, anybody desiring to reserve a park, portion thereof, or a park facility for exclusive use must obtain a permit from the Parks and Recreation Department. Application. A person wishing a permit shall submit a completed permit application from the Parks and Recreation Department. And it's kind of interesting because in the Muni Codes, it doesn't really go into the details on those, but if you go down the rabbit hole and find a Parks and Recreation, you can now find the permit fees. And a permitted exclusive use of the park area or a section is $50 per area per section per 4 hours. So a 24-hour day at 50, that's 6 times 50, about $300 a day is what these people should be paying for the use of these parks 24/7. But if they want exclusive use of an entire park or area, they can do a flat fee if they work that out, and that's out there in the Parks and Rec. So, thanks.